Good morning, beautiful butterflies and gents, if you're watching. This is Evangelist Tammy Polk with Tammy Polk Ministries, of course. Just wanted to share with you a little bit about domestic violence. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. You see my little purple ribbon that I will be sporting. Of course, I'm going to try every day this month. Leave it next to me, not next to me, next to my bed on the nightstand. So when I get up in the morning for work, I make sure I pin this bad book on. But all throughout the year, I'm always wearing purple. That's what I do. And I'm not trying to take anything away from breast cancer awareness for October. That is very, very important. However, I haven't had to experience with anything like that personally, and I pray to God that I never will, so I can't really speak too much on that subject. However, domestic violence is something that's near and dear to my heart. Not only have I experienced it, siblings have experienced it, and I lost a niece behind domestic violence. So it's very near and dear to my heart, and I thank God for giving me strength to move forward, to leave the situations, because it was more than one, and for beginning the turning the wheels to begin the healing process, and to just being more involved in the community, holding events, which I haven't held any recently. When God said go, that's when I will go. Until then, I will be still. So yeah, I just want to share with you a few things about domestic violence. It doesn't have a color, it doesn't have a shape, it doesn't discriminate against your age, it doesn't discriminate against your popularity, it doesn't discriminate against your income or anything like that. It doesn't discriminate against your gender, anything. I was just reading more statistics that 1 out of 4 women are involved in domestic violence, and 1 out of 7 men are victims of domestic violence. So we know it's not only happening to women, it happens to men, and we know that, but we're beginning to see a lot of more men talking about it openly now, which is a great thing, because you too hurt, you too share our pain, you too understand what it feels like to be victimized and to go through that thing. So I commend you for stepping up and voicing your and speaking out, against domestic violence. So I thank you for that. It's an awesome thing, awesome healing process for men, and they're not punks. You other guys, don't belittle them. They don't make fun of these men, because some women can be cruel. I mean, we just as psycho as some guys. Yes, we are. I've been a little psycho before in my past. So I know, I get it, and I'm here for you. I'm praying for you. I'm praying with you and all those things, and want to encourage you to keep speaking out against it. And also, if you know someone that's involved in a domestic violence relationship, whatever, if it's the the manipulator or the abuser, reach out, try to reach out, be a listening ear, because you never know when they will need you or what they will need. Sometimes as a survivor, we would tend to kind of shy away and not talk about it. So, but when someone begins to open up and say little small things, just listen for those nuggets and kind of watch how they react to certain things, and you'll kind of pick up. It could be possibly some abuse going on there, and it's not always physical. Man, the mental abuse, my God, is mental abuse. I believe, for me and what I've experienced, is more harsh than physical abuse. And I say that because mental abuse and emotional abuse is scarless. You can't see you can't see the scars. The physical, you can see the scars, you can heal that, it's gone. You still have to deal with that emotion, though. You have to dig deep down inside and begin to allow God to heal you from that thing, because if you don't, oh my God, it'll fester, it'll turn you rotten, you can get sick from it. I mean, just it will cause so much pain and turmoil in your life. Okay, but I'm going to talk about that another time. I just want to get on here really briefly and just share with you just some few facts. And if you are involved in a domestic violence relationship, get some help. Get out. You can do it. I believe in you. I know. Do it for yourself. Do it for your children if you have it. Do it for your family. Do it because you deserve to live. You deserve to be free of being tormented and torn down and beaten on and spat on and talked about and degraded. You deserve so much better than that because God created for you to be a winner. So, if you find yourself in a domestic violence relationship, call 1-800-799-7233. That's the National Domestic Violence hotline. They're open 24/7. Literally, someone will be there to answer the phone. And also the app, Are You Safe app. Go to your Play Store and download that. They will automatically put you in contact with an immediate shelter that's around there. They will ask if you're safe, before they start giving out information and letting you know where to go, because they know sometimes abusers can get our phones and pretend, that they're the victim, that they're being victimized, so they can find out exactly where the women hiding out. So we have to be mindful of those things as well. And I thank God for putting the thoughts in people's mind to create things like that for safe havens for women and children and men. We need more shelter for men that have been battered and abused by their women or either by their male partner. They need help just as well as we do, because God loves us all. God created us all equally. He created us all equal. No matter the color, no matter the creed, no matter the sex orientation, your sexual preference, whatever, He created us all equally. He loves us all. Just because you have blonde hair and blue eyes doesn't mean God loves you any less or any more than He does me. Just because you're tall, dark, and handsome does not mean that God loves you any less than He loves me. I love you more than He loves me. So just know that God loves us all. He created us all. So He gotta love us, right? If He didn't love us, I don't think He would have created you. But anywho, I just want to share those simple little quick facts. I will be sharing lots and lots of things regarding domestic violence. So be on lookout for that statistics. That word gets me tripped up every time. And things like that. And also, I'm not sporting my I can't show y'all my fingers right now. But I'm not sporting my purple fingernail because my appointment isn't until later on this week. But you will see that, and when it does, when it's ready for you guys to take a look at, you will see. Until now, this is what you get. Praise Jesus. Anyway, so if you see someone sporting purple, give him a smile, give him a nod, and say, I commend you for being courageous. Or they could be sporting it to support someone else. It doesn't matter. Just thank them for surviving. Thank them for being there. Or maybe they're wearing it in remembrance of someone they did lost. So just be mindful of those things and know that we all deserve a second chance. And I'm going to talk about that in another post, because Lord knows it is going on 9 minutes. Y'all know a preacher get to talk and a preacher get to preaching. So we are very long-winded, but I love you. Like I always say, God loves you, but love yourself enough to know that you deserve God's very best. And know that domestic violence is real. It is very real and active in our communities and in the churches. Okay? So let's bring light to that. Bring light to those situations and help someone out on today. God bless you. Spread those beautiful wings and fly. And fly. Yeah, you fly away. Fly away, butterflies. Fly away.